Good evening. Here we are starting our spring planning for our garden. I'm super excited. I've been working today with taking and figuring out our garden space, the raised beds that we need, and the seeds that we have right now and what seeds that we need to add to our small little homestead. We get our seeds from Rare Seeds for the most part, or Baker Creek. Love their company. The free shipping is a definite plus. A lot of organic seeds and a lot of unique seeds that we've never seen before. So today I started by pulling out all my seeds and trying to figure out a much better way to store them all because they're a little bit of just thrown in a grocery bag and said there at the end of last year. So I've been working on putting them in envelopes and writing what ones are on the back of the envelopes that I have currently. There's always a wish list for even more. And then I pulled up my Grow Vegetable Garden and started planning that. It's an application. You can get it online. It's a subscription for it. I wasn't going to do it. I tried the free trial and absolutely fell in love with this program. And cannot wait because pretty soon we'll be starting some of our indoor transplants. But here is just a little view of the planning book, the storage I have for right now, and the seed piles that I need to go through at this moment. This is the Grow Vegetable Planning app, and that currently is the raised beds that I have set up. Those are our cold framed crops. So the ones that we can start here in like March and have them ready and out of the way before we start putting in the warm summer crops. So we're going to try some new things. We've got our cabbages, our carrots. We have turnips and beets, though only like 3 of us like the beets. Companion planting. There's even more if I scroll up. There's a few more. Oops, scrolling in, that's right, we just changed this. So there's a few more beds right there. We even have our, can't figure out which way I'm going. We even have our grapes. Those are our grapes and our blueberries. We have a rhubarb and strawberry bed right here. And we have raspberry beds here. This here, I'd like to, if I can get our hands on some elderberry bushes right here, that's where they'll be going. And this is a row of hops. Maybe wishful thinking, but it might happen. And we also have our cauliflower and our broccoli over here. So lots and lots of options of things that we're growing for the summer, spring, summer, and fall, and hoping to be putting away a lot in our root cellar. Now, over here, of course, I'm watching some videos with gardening in mind, but over here, this is a stack of envelopes that have the different kinds of seeds that I've already separated, like radishes. And on the back of it, I've got the different types of radishes written in pencil so I can change it as needed. I was being fancy when I first started it and drawing a picture. Whoops, sorry guys. And drawing a picture of like what it was. Oh, I meant to do that. It happens. Start of 2021? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? We'll flow with it. Nobody has ever said I was perfect. That is for sure. So to keep track of these seeds, I also have some nice tips and tricks that I've been collecting. And I'm starting to put it in a new gardening notebook. In one place, I write down notes everywhere. I put them on papers, and then I turn around and I put them somewhere, and I never remember exactly where I put them. So here I started this recycled book that I had for other purposes. and started jotting down notes today. It's a really nice ledger, and I got the types of carrots that I'm using right this moment. There's like 3 pages per each type of crop. I'm working on root crops right now, and there's the notes that I can go back to help me with the planning. I've already started to take and add things to my calendar. So that would be what this is right here, is telling me to plant the different types of plants, and at this moment it's beets and carrots. So we will get those planted and ready for the very beginning. My shopping cart is starting to grow. That's where I'm at right now, currently. And over here is what is left of the vegetables that I have to take and get straightened out. There's some tomatoes there. There's some peppers there. Then I've got a spread container of herbs. And this bag is filled with flower seeds. So I really might have a problem when it comes to seeds. I see something new and creative or sounds fun, or the kids will eat it. They eat everything. So I'm really not surprised that they'll eat it. And I add it to our collection. So I'm hoping that on this note for 2021, we'll have an even better garden than we did for 2020, which was okay, except for some green tomatoes that didn't want to ripe. They ripened later. Our carrots took forever to take and actually get going, as long as they're peas, but we planted them midsummer, late summer to fall, keeping things watered a little bit better. Hopefully our squash does better this year because it melted last year along with the cucumbers. They didn't do so great. The beans took off like crazy and did very well. The radishes did okay. The lettuce and the spinaches, those did great. Except for the strawberry spinach, and I'll try that again in its own plot and see how it does. But I'm hoping that we will have a much, much better turnout. And we've already started with a pressure canner this year with doing some tomatoes. So, oh, and bone broth. We've done bone broth this year. Well, we've done bone broth 2020, this whole 2021. So next year should be much, much better. I am sure of it. It has to be, right? It can't get any worse. Oh, don't answer that one. So blessed be, and each and every one of you have a wonderful and truly good evening. Thanks. Bye.